eucalyptus are everywhere in Australia.
But why?
I was getting there. It's thanks to a myriad of adaptations that allow eucalyptus to survive under such harsh conditions. Let's take a closer look, shall we?
Now, if we look at the leaves of this genus, you'll notice that they orient downwards. Now, interestingly, the leaves do not stay the same for the entirety of a eucalypt's life. Now, if we have a look at some more juvenile leaves, we can see that they sprout in all directions to maximize their photosynthetic capacity. As the tree develops, the stalk of the leaf twists so that the leaves hang down vertically. Now, this is so that they reduce their exposure to radiation, which is particularly useful in hot climates. It's not just the external hanging direction that changes, the internal structure changes as well. As you can see, the leaves are photosynthetic on both sides. This allows them to maximize photosynthetic area, but their orientation allows them to minimize heat exposure. If we think back to the lab, we had a good look at some of these bad boys under the microscope, where we discovered that their cell walls are incredibly thick and they're very fibrous. This makes them incredibly tough. Zooming into some of the leaves now, we can see they are packed with oil glands, which produce their familiar and distinctive scent. As we learned in week 6, the aroma from these oils are a good characteristic to look out for when keying to the Myrtaceae family. This adaptation in the form of chemical compounds also helps protect the tree from attack by pests. So this high oily composition in the leaves, as well as the easily shed bark, which we'll come back to later, are part of the eucalypt's fire adaptation strategy. Of course.
Now, this ability to feel fire helps them survive in bushfire-prone areas and is, you guessed it, an adaptation.
It makes them extremely flammable.
How does that help?
Sounds counterproductive, but if a fire burns hot and quickly, it will actually do a lot less damage than a slow burner.
Now, I said that we would come back to bark. This often overlooked feature of eucalyptus is one that can help us key to species, a skill that we've been practicing over the semester. Broadly speaking, bark types can be categorized into gums, stringy barks, ironbarks, boxes, peppermints, and blackwoods. They are another very important adaptation. So the outer layer of bark, which stays attached to the tree, is just another layer of protection from fire, desiccation, and heat damage. Thanks for joining us on our foray into eucalyptus adaptations. We do hope this has abated some of your eucalyptus-related anxieties. Thanks. I guess I am a little bit less afraid of them now that I know just why they're so persistent around Australia. But it has left me with some other questions, like how will they continue to adapt into the future, and what might these adaptations be mainly in response to? Unfortunately, we have run out of time to answer those questions, but we will be getting to them in the next entry on evolution.